Okay, so a common question that gets asked with Hapara is that how can we lock some of the resources or some of the evidence um, from our students so that we can create like a nice big unit of work and not give the kids complete access to absolutely everything straight away. For instance, if we had 4 or 5 resources down here, 4 or 5 bits of evidence that we wanted the students to do over a period of, say, a term or a semester, we don't want to give them everything all at once. So we just want them to focus on the first thing that they'll be doing. A good point example is that before I've even gone into my class to share this with my kids, I can see already that 2 of my kids have actually have got on here and started the work without even the lesson being started. So there's obviously the way around that of not publishing it until you start the lesson. Or what's a really really handy way of doing things is creating what's called a teacher group. So sorry, I'll just go back in the workspace to make sure that's really clear. If I click on groups up here, I can create a new group and just call that the teacher group by clicking add group or just teachers and click save. And what this does is create a second group with no learners in this group that I can allocate the cards back in Workspace. So if I go back to Workspace, what I can do is you can see that the feedback has the teacher group if I hover over it and the class group allocated to that particular card. Now over in the evidence, it's only just the purple, so it's just the kids. Same with over here, and same with the 2 goals that we've set up as well. So what I want to do is I don't want the kids to see this just yet. So what I can do is go into editing each of these cards, and I can tick off the purple group, which is the students, and just leave the teachers, which is completely blank group, allocating that. Now, the reason you have to set up the second group with no students in it is because if I click off teachers and say, well, I don't want anyone to see it, unfortunately, you can't save it if it's not allocated to any group. So setting up a group with no students is a really, really handy way to be able to create cards and create how to create future lessons or goals or resources and evidence without actually having them allocated to the students just yet. So see there I went down to save, but I actually haven't got the teachers highlighted, which we'll do that there. Still got them both. So click off the purple. So now my students now can't go in and start the work without me talking to them first, which is really, really handy. I'll do that for all of them now. And also the last goal as well. Oops, that didn't save. Click off the purple. So there you go. So now all our cards in our writing workspace have been allocated to the teacher group. No students will be able to see that and go ahead without further instruction.